Front door open.
Yeah, I thought it was further down.
Yeah, well, there's an open lot there.
Well, why don't we stay here and have dispatch call him in? Tell him to come to the end of the block. At least we've got some cinder.
They're kind of waving to us right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Right. Because okay.
Just shout to him to come forward.
Jason! Step out to the sidewalk, Jason! And that other neighbor, remember how they hated each other?
Yeah, I don't think the other neighbor's there anymore.
No, he's been gone. Because that was a front house and a back house.
Him and the back house were having serious problems. Step out, at least to the sidewalk. He's pretty attached to that yard. He may not go beyond the yard.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Huh?
I've been inside that chain link one time.
I've been in it quite a bit. Matter of fact, he had a really, really cool dog.
No, I think initially before we started arresting him, it wasn't so bad. You know, his case is March 8th. He's got a status hearing next week.
The man needs to be locked up in the mental health institute.
I
They won't do it.
I understand he just got out of one.
Well, that's
We'll
the problem.
find out more
They
about
keep
that
locking
if we
him
have
out.
some dialogue with him.
That's like the guy went on this morning. They let him out
Where did you see him waving?
at the front of his house.
So see how this fence is, and then there's that chain link?
Chain link.
So he's right on the other side of that chain link, and you can see him
Oh,
when
okay.
we first walked up.
There's a little foyer.
Oh, I was
At his
looking
front
at this closest house.
Yeah, there's a little foyer.
Does it have all the cameras on it?
Been over here in a while.
According to our history, yes.
Yeah, I mean, he used to always have it, but I didn't know if if he took it
It has
down.
been probably close to a year, maybe not quite since I've been over here.
Well, he did. He had the lockup when we chased him.
Most of my stuff was code enforcement, dog catcher. There he is. Got his army hat on.
Yeah, great. Good to see him.
Hey Jason, how are you, man?
Hey, Jay, step on the sidewalk for a sec. Come onto the sidewalk for a second.
That way we don't have to fight with your dog. Thank you. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, good.
We didn't want to mess with the dog. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Your dog gets our attention.
That's a beautiful dog you got there, man.
You want to see if he'll submit to a frisk? Let's see.
Hey, Jay. What's going on, guys?
Good, man.
How are you?
I know you called the chief. Yep, but also, hey,
You got-
hey, yeah.
You got kind of a history with weapons?
Do you have anything on you?
No, got no
of course
guns,
not, man. You
no
guys
knives.
know.
Can I check real
I
quick?
don't have nothing.
Appreciate it, brother.
Well,
What's
you
your dog's
guys
name?
know it. I ain't out to get you guys.
What's the dog's name?
The last time you had that gun, we got along, but
Oh, we'll always get along, brother, as long as people aren't trying to frickin' rob me or point their guns at me.
Right,
I mean,
right.
that was bullshit. 6 of you came over and we were supposed to be friends, and they pulled their guns
We've
out
always
at me.
got along, man.
Oh yeah, I just told them, you know, I'll kick your guys' ass. I mean,
What's the dog's name?
I was angry.
What's the dog's name?
Oliver,
Has he bitten anybody today?
come on in, guys, because I gotta show you the broken window.
Do you have a chain for him or something like that?
A what?
A chain for him?
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah.
if you put them on there, buddy, that'd be...
Oh yeah, yeah, no problem.
Thank you, man.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
I got it. Okay.
Come, no.
Well, maybe not.
Now, don't do that. That'll...
He's a little hyper.
Yes, come on inside and I'll just shut the door.
Does this not latch?
Stay on here. Hey, Oliver, come. Come on, come on.
Goes no way, man.
Oh, come on, girl.
140, things are fine.
Come on.
Which window got broken?
Oh, in the back. That's why I have to show you guys. I had
10 forward,
hanging out.
1140.
Come here.
Huh.
thing. They took the SD cards out of that's what I was calling about. That's what angered me. Because I've been sitting on it for weeks, deciding whether or not to call you guys or.
Right?
Because I don't want to report my own kid, man. I mean, this is just wrong.
I think it might be your kid.
Well, that's the thing. It was Bill next door, my neighbor Bill. I told him while I was at the mental hospital, go ahead and get my keys and go inside and secure the dog and do. But the dog went to the pound, so. I mean,
This dog or a different dog?
this dog, and then they fixed it. I got the pound paperwork sitting right over there.
This is a new dog. You had a different dog, right?
Yeah, then they fixed her. I had my new camera system hanging up in the windows,
Okay.
on the keys. I had it hanging there, and the other one hanging right there. And 2 cameras on there, and a camera on here, just in case, because I was working on my tactical satellite. I didn't want if somebody broke in and I had to hurt them. You know how it is. I don't want to have to do that. But I'm going to have to do what I have to do. And now I'm building this as an arms room, putting my weapons, because you guys got my 4 weapons. You got my only weapons. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to play that. My other stuff's on Peterson Air Force Base. I don't have submachine guns running around town.
What window did they break?
Oh, this little side window, Sig, right there.
Okay, let me go.
And I told you, that's what they wanted to do. And they already had copies of my keys. So they wanted to get into that refrigerator back there and see if there were weapons in it. And there was no weapons in it. And they wanted to get into this room.
So if they had keys, Jason?
They did, brother, but I changed the locks.
Oh, okay.
And then hung the new ones in the windows to bait motherfuckers to try to break in so I can get them on video. But they took the little SD card, but they didn't know it was recording to a SanDisk card or to my phone. But they broke into my phone and took the little SanDisk cards out of my phone. I mean, my phones are brand new. They had 128 GB SD cards in them. Look, they messed up the whole screen. They're brand new. They took it all apart. Took out the 128 gig SanDisk cards. That happened while I was in their mental hospital, man. I mean, I know they're going to say it was Jefferson back there, because he was back there throwing garbage over the fence and breaking Tom's windows. But why wouldn't Tom kick him out if he was breaking all Tom's windows? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Jefferson's got 2 counts of burglary and 2 counts of that sex offender who threatened my kid that I took in front of the judge. I mean, he's right there. You guys came out, see the windows are all busted, and you boarded them up. Good fucking guy. And I know they're just going to blame him, but it was done before that. And like I said, when I was taking apart my workstation to add it to my tactical satellite, I noticed my SD cards, my brand new ones that look like this,
Right.
are all missing.
Okay.
And they had 128 gigabyte SD cards for the insurance company. All the insurance, I've been inventorying this stuff since I got home, man.
You got a lot of stuff
And
to
now
inventory, man.
Exactly. Now I got to do it all again, and this is ridiculous, man.
Hey, Jason, did you take all the rest of the glass out?
Yes, I did. It's all sitting right there. See
How
that?
much of the glass was still in the window itself?
Uh,
You know, I can see you remove the paint.
Right,
You can get a
yeah.
new piece in there. How
There's-
much of that was there?
Well, okay.
I would say probably a quarter, like not even hardly nothing, because whoever did it must have been like I said, it must have been a kid. My next door neighbor Bill said that first nobody came in, then he said my daughter was the only one that came in, and then I said, how did you get my keys? Because I called you guys, and you said you didn't have my keys, and I wasn't on any new charges because I fucking got butt naked in front of you, and I shouldn't have done that, but I had to go to the mental hospital, man.
That's good.
I mean, my
At least you know
kids,
when-
my
at least you know
kids,
when you need to.
and if I gotta shoot a little kid, I'm not shooting a little kid, man.
Easier to go
That's
hospital.
freaking crazy. Take all the freaking SanDisk cards from my house, take all the stuff for the insurance company, take everything. Don't
Right.
make me shoot a kid.
Right.
I had to report that little Jason kid for what he did in the back. And
So, how
I
are you
mean,
how are you feeling now, brother?
oh, I'm good, brother. I'm just mad about stuff, you know.
Looks like you do quite a bit of tinkering here.
I do, and I got my tactical satellite up and going, and see I have the 4-camera system now. I'm taking down all the windows. I've got this camera pointed in there. I've got this camera pointed in there. I've got this camera pointed out this window. I've got that camera pointed toward that window. Somebody comes in, brother, I'm going to record the whole
Yeah,
thing,
you're gonna
then
record
post it to YouTube. And I hate to do that, but I got to do that before you guys even come, because I'm not being blamed for killing somebody when I didn't want to.
Sure.
I really didn't want to. I've done everything not to kill anybody.
Jason, what's a good phone number for you?
719.
I'm impressed with the speakers.
Thank you. 253-2527. And I have a 16-channel.
What day did this did you notice that broken?
That day that I went to the mental hospital, brothers.
How many days ago
Went?
was that?
Yeah, it was. I have the paperwork. Yeah, I have the paperwork from the mental hospital because the FBI wants me to talk about mental hospitals.
Right.
And yes, when I get to the mental hospital, I evaluate people there and see who needs to be there and who should be there. And yeah,
You're looking from the inside out, huh?
yes, you know I do, brother. And normally I help disabled veterans, so I care about going to the VA hospital and helping them.
Right.
But I'll help these other guys too. I mean, they're mental. They got kids in there.
You can help, you can help.
Right. If I can help, I'll help any of them.
All right, if you can just think of the dates.
That's what I was looking for. Because
I appreciate
this
it.
shows the day. The first page shows the day that I went. Because I went to Parkview thinking I was going to be on a 3-day mental hold, and they sent me to this new
Oh, hang
place to
with you for a
evaluate
while.
it. And I know
Are you
that's
gonna
why
go
they sent
talk to
me.
the
That's all it
neighbors
was.
or
Health
anything?
Solutions or what?
Health.
Health Solutions?
No.
Is there a need?
Highlands Behavioral Health
That's
Systems.
in Pueblo, is it?
No, that's in Littleton,
Oh,
Colorado.
okay, that's why.
You
All
know what I
right.
mean?
And the date was 1/5/18.
How long did you stay at the?
I stayed there for 2 weeks, and then I came home, brother, and I just sat here for 2 weeks. I noticed it was broken. I noticed everything, but I didn't know what was going on. I just sat on it. I just sat on it to figure out what the deal is, what's being taken. Let's inventory. FBI said inventory everything, throw it in the basement. But now the insurance company is telling me, well, you got 60 days to get us that paperwork, and I'm like, I got to start all over. Are you freaking kidding me?
You'd be quicker.
This is bullcrap.
You'd be quicker taking pictures, buddy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I had a thing of 13,000 pictures, and the little girl up here stole the pictures. And I went to her house to tell her that I got her on camera stealing the pictures, and her frickin' cousin tried to get in a fight with me.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to have it out with him in the frickin' middle of the street. I called you guys in, and the one officer got stupid with me in here, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, man, but... Because he said, well, you put your gloves on. I said, I was going to swipe my screen so I could show you that it's recording.
Where'd
And
you get your new dog at?
oh, somebody sent it to me, man. I mean,
That's a cool dog.
I found the dog
Needs
when I
some
was doing
training,
the
but
garbage.
needs-
Yo, it needs a lot of training. It's a wild one.
All right. Is there anything
But
else we can help
it's
with?
going after people. No, it's just Bill next door said he didn't come in. Then he said Jason came in and shut off the Jason kid, the same kid that was out there in my garbage that day
Right.
that I called you guys in.
It's been a long time ago. Isn't it?
Yeah, that
which
was
one's Bill?
the day before. My neighbor Bill across the
Oh,
street.
across the street over there, okay.
Because I called the sheriff's office and asked them if they had my keys. They said no. I called Parkview, and it's all written down inside this file. I called everybody. They said they didn't have my keys. So I told Bill, go ahead and climb in the window if you need to. And it was latched on the inside, so he couldn't get in. They broke that little window in, man, but they're not going to tell me they did. He said, oh, we couldn't get in. Then he said McKinley came in. And I said, well, how did she get my keys?
So otherwise, are you feeling okay right now? You
Oh,
don't feel
yeah.
like hurting yourself? Or
No,
anything
no, I
else,
don't want to
right?
hurt nobody, man. No.
right.
No. You know all that.
You'll call us if you do.
I
right?
told the judge straight out, my Facebook is fake, brother. That's so that I can frickin' find people that are frickin' crazy and turn them in. You
right.
know I'm not blowing up the city. There's no nuclear weapon in my attic.
Glad to hear it.
Right on, Jason.
You know I could do it, but I'm not. That's a fucking garbage.
Yeah, we don't want you to.
You know I wouldn't, man.
It might not be
I would
the best
never
city
do
in the
that.
world, but it's the only one we
Oh,
have, right?
dude, I would do that, brothers.
All right.
I would come down to the sheriff's office like I did and see you man to man and take on everybody in the sheriff's office.
He's getting the information for the report to give.
Oh
to you,
yeah,
right?
no problem. And see, I have the new camera system monitor and everything right here, and these new ones are portable. And see, they even and I know they did it because they busted the screen.
Yeah.
See the little cracks on the screen, and now it's got frickin'
Lines.
lines all in it. And see, I'm recording you guys right now.
Right. There you are.
They frickin' it's bullshit. I found it in the bathroom, flipped upside down, and somebody smashed the screen, and I know they got into my safe and got into my briefcase to see if there was a weapon. There's no weapons in any of that, man. All that shit was for my movie, and you know I have to say this is a movie. You can't say that I'm frickin' turning into banditos and the motherfucking.
All right, man. We're gonna get out of here.
Alright, brother. Oh yeah.
Jake, you be safe, brother.
Oh, I will, brother.
Do you mind coming out with us so your
Oh, I'll
dog
come out and
doesn't
take
feel
care of
like
that
it's
dog.
being provoked?
Yeah, no, I'll
provoked or
grab
anything?
her. I just had to show you guys this, and then I'm
Okay.
inventorying this stuff and putting it downstairs. I had to start all over. It's ridiculous.
We don't want him to think that we're intruders.
Oh no,
Right,
you guys
I
are
know.
good.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the dog don't know us. She's just getting to know me, and I don't want to know her with her teeth.
Good dog.
That just looks like a bad plan, Jeffrey.
Oh, you know it, man.
How many times have you slipped on that ramp?
Oh, too many, man. Too many to count. I gotta clean it all
Well,
off.
is there a need for it?
Yeah, because that satellite thing that I got in there, I need to
Okay.
take it in, take it out, take it into the other room,
What?
take it.
What? What are you doing? All right, Jason.
All right, guys, thanks, man.
Take care, buddy. Be well.
Sorry you guys have to walk in like that. No worries. You guys don't have to do that.
You know what?
You know, like I told Jones, I love you guys. Even though he didn't take care of my dog like he said he would, I still love him anyway.
All right.
We just say hi anyhow. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen you in like a year.
Get
Oh, I
more
know.
minutes alone, so.
Well, that's why I called down there and I told her, don't send people that don't know me. At least they sent you. You know me, bro.
Right.
I'm not out to hurt you. That's a bunch of freaking garbage. I like helping you guys.
Right.
Oh, you know it. You tell Captain Bravo I ain't out to get him. Never have been. Martha knows I love her too. I ain't out to get her neither. But nobody fucking threatens my kid with a sex offender who threatens to kill my kid. I mean, what would you do? You guys are freaking, you got mad too. I was gonna put top secret information out. I'm glad I did. I'll be in jail for the rest of my life. No, I'm glad I did.
Something like that.
You have to.
Oh no.
Kentucky, but.
I know. I almost put a TV up on the thing because it's you guys. All right, man. And I got my new network up, and Jody has this number. She's the only one that has this number. You got it. Okay, but this business phone. Jody's the only one that has this number, and that's my real network where I'm sending up the real stuff to the FBI. So, all right, guys.
All right, cool, man.
Take care.